Hi.
Well, well, well.
Fix
Look
that
who
there.
look who it is. You got overalls on?
I do. I just got them.
Oh, are we in the Amish country now?
I like them. Chelsea doesn't.
I like 'em. I like 'em.
Yeah.
How are you doing? How was your holiday?
Fine. We had friends in town. That was really fun. And we're tired, but we're good.
Why
Taking some
tired?
just like end of the year and have a lot
Yeah.
going on and having some time to relax. So taking it.
Yeah.
So
I feel like everybody right now is either sick as a dog or exhausted from the end of the year.
yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that like
Yeah.
literally people here are one of three things. They're throwing up, coughing,
Yeah.
pooping, choking, dying, all the things.
Mm-hmm. We one of three things, and you give like six.
It's one of three things. Hold on.
That's funny.
It's just, you know how they say things happen in threes.
Yeah.
I
But
feel like
you
that's,
gave like five things.
you know how
So
they say things happen in 20s.
things happen in 20s, fives, tens, whatever suits the
If you mathematically, if you think about this in a mathematical way. All right, well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So you tried to fire me last week. That's fine.
well, let's hear your thoughts on it and then we'll go from there.
Well, I think we need to give the
All right.
listeners the
All right.
truth.
Okay. All right. So,
We
sorry.
need to be we need to be we need to be
Transparent.
blunt. We need to be transparent with the listeners.
All right.
Afloat was on the rocks for 24 hours.
I guess.
Reason being, not really. Not really.
No.
No, it wasn't at all. We're still all madly in love. But let's just talk about taking stress off somebody.
No, let's talk about this first. What happened?
Hmm. What happened was it was Christmas Day.
All right.
Whether you celebrate the holidays or not, the Christmas day was upon me. It
Uh-huh.
was a lovely day. There was no snow, unfortunately, but a lovely day. I wake up, get a little cup of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
excited to relax.
Mm-hmm.
I open Instagram and what do I see? My eyes deceive me.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes are deceiving me.
Uh-huh.
This cannot be true. Hmm. No, no, no.
What'd you see?
I sit up, I see Afloat has posted a podcast
Uh-huh.
that I wasn't aware of. I wasn't in the loop.
Uh-huh. Right.
And I think, how strange, how hurtful.
No, I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, yeah, you weren't happy about it.
No, now, having said that, that we're going to dive into it. We're going to dive into the emotions behind when, well, now you say why.
Well, we talked about
Why
how
were we on the rocks, Jake? Why?
communication, really, if you break it down, it
Yeah,
was
it
communication
was communicado.
because it wasn't something that I hadn't done before, but it was something that I had talked to you about before I did. So when I posted like that episode with
Yes.
PJ or when
Yeah.
Kelsey's filled in, it's like you're trying to get there and you can't, or
Yeah.
I say, well, hey, like I want to do an episode and you can't make it. Can I just do it? But
I'm
this
like,
time
oh,
I
yeah.
just you were traveling and you were with family
Yes.
and you said, I'll get back to you tomorrow, and you didn't.
And
And
I
so
said, I'm overwhelmed at one point.
you said, oh, I'm overwhelmed. And I said something to the effect of LOL.
You said something to the effect of, you fired.
No, I said something like, all right, don't worry about it. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
asked Travis to be on the pod with me, which he was going to be the guest. Like I've been wanting Travis anyways,
Yeah.
But then there was a thing where like me and Travis are so close, it was like, well, it would be good to just have him. Like if you weren't there, it'd be good to just me and him shoot
Just
the
yap.
shoot the proverbial breeze. Crap, whatever.
Yeah. Shoot the breeze.
So with you not there, I was like, well, me and Travis
This
could
is
just
fine.
catch up. The problem was I didn't tell you or run it by you, and then
Yes.
I
So the
just
specific
posted it.
breakdown, yes, the specific breakdown in communication was that your motive behind not saying something was because you actually were like, let me take this off this person's plate.
The only way this pod works is if it's no stress
Yes.
and uh don't take this don't take this the wrong way, but the fact that you've
Yeah.
been doing this for like pushing 2.5 years,
Yeah.
there's an element of it's not stressful and
Right.
you're not going to get bogged down by it and you're not going to
Yeah.
have a reason to like stop.
Right. We have to have like a balance of if it's too much, then it will force you to stop something, but we
Right.
don't want it to be that way.
So there was a point where it was like, we know you're traveling. We know
Yeah.
that you're going with family somewhere.
Right.
We know that your schedule's been off with Pilates.
Right. Holidays have been crazy.
Right. So, for instance, tonight, like we talked about it last week about getting
Yeah.
a guest,
Yeah.
and I'm the guest tonight.
Yeah.
So there's like a
Now, to
when
be
did
fair,
Melissa start trying to find a guest?
yeah.
Not to get into that because that's fine because it'll
Yeah.
be fine. But
Oh, I tried. I tried
no, I
hard.
know, I know, I know. But going back, there
Yeah.
was like, um, she's already got a lot going.
Yeah.
Travis can jump in. Let's just do the pod with Travis.
Yeah.
And it went good.
Yeah.
Um, and then, but I didn't ever say, hey, um, we're gonna
This is
record
what
with
I'm
Travis.
gonna do.
I'm gonna post a episode with just Travis. Is that fine?
Right.
So,
But it's understandable once you explained the thought process. It was actually good motives.
right.
It was not actually what I was thinking, which was you just were like, okay, moving on without you. This is the new co-host.
No, it was like take this off her plate, let
Yeah.
her do her trip with her family, and then
Yeah.
we'll reconvene next week.
Yes.
But at the time, it seemed like I was just replacing.
Yes. Replacing, not chosen,
Yeah,
not picked.
exactly.
I'd like to think of myself as not a pick me girl, but on Christmas Day, I would
Yeah.
like to be picked.
But was there more
Just
to that
kidding.
than like just that? Like, were you already feeling other things? And then,
Yeah, I was all well, I wasn't, I was already, well, like I explained to you,
yeah.
one thing was that, and this is kind of what we wanted to talk about on the pod today, which is why I thought you would be a fantastic guest,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is when you're trying to do something good for someone or you're
Right.
trying to help them and then it ends up not helping them and you don't know where it went wrong, but somehow it's a mistake and then they're upset and hurt about it and that wasn't your intention and it gets weird.
Right.
So, but for me, I already had another meeting happening that day.
Mm-hmm.
And that meeting in the past has been not a good thing without going into details.
Mm-hmm.
So I was already having a lot of stress about it and nerve wracking about it, PTSD, if you will.
Right.
And then, so I was already upset about that, but didn't realize it. So that was under the surface. But
Side
then
note, you had told Chelsea about
mhm.
that and not me. So,
Oh, okay.
like in the past. So
Oh, right.
so
Yes,
when you
yes.
said, how you were feeling, and Chelsea immediately was like, "Oh, that makes sense." Where
Oh, okay, good.
I was a little bit more like didn't know why,
That mattered.
or just like there was more to your feelings than just what happened
Yes.
in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And so, like, we talked about it, and you were like, I'm trying to take something off your plate. This should be great. This is easier if I just do this way, right? For
Mhm.
everyone, for everyone. This is just easier. It's better. It'll keep consistency going. And I think on my end, it was both are not wrong, right? Two things can be true at once.
Right.
And so you weren't wrong in your thoughts. And then on my end, it was okay, context is I, if you ask me about the pod or we want a pod and I can't do it, I
Hmm.
always want to do it because I know that it's like fun and important and we like it. And I don't want to not do it. So if I can't do it and then I can't do it like a few times, I think then I start feeling guilty and pressure that like I need to get a grip and get this done. But that is the exact thing. That is the exact thing that you don't want the pod to ever be
Yeah.
is stressful, forceful. Well, I don't have time to do this, whatever. But to me, it's like if so much time goes by and we're not doing it, then I'm letting people down. Like I'm letting you down. I'm letting people down. We need to get this done. And it's not because I don't want to do it. It's not because I'm like uninterested. It's literally because like of just life in general. So you thought you were making things easier and better, whereas when I saw the post, I was like, if you would have just said, "Hey, I'm going to get Travis and we're going to do the pod," I would have actually felt relief of anxiety
Mm.
because every week that we don't do it, it's not like that day I have anxiety and then it goes away. I will continue to have anxiety about us missing one till we
Mm.
do it.
Gotcha.
So like the whole week, I'm like, shoot, I didn't get to do the pod this week, or I'm the one that messed up the scheduling. So we need to do it this Tuesday. Well, then if something else happens, it's really good. I'm really going to spiral on it because I want to do it. So then when you're like, well, I'm just going to post, I'm like, oh, so he's also feeling the annoying same feelings I'm feeling. He's feeling frustrated with timing, frustrated
Mm.
with inconsistency.
Well, I think why or the pod is fun is that we both have issues with um,
Scheduling.
scheduling and making a priority of things. And like we
Yes.
have good
Yes.
intentions, but we struggle to follow through with them. It
Yes.
kind of makes it fun where it's like we're gonna do merch, and then I think it took like 8 months to actually post merch.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that's part of like the staying afloat, whatever.
That's our whole MO. Okay.
But there is a point where like in my head, it's like, well, I can do sports pods with these people, and I can do Are You Taking Care of
Yeah.
Yourself with Darren and
Sean.
Sean, and I can
Yeah.
do Afloat with you. But then there's times where it's like, well, we just got to get one out. And then
Yeah.
I'm not, and then I feel like, especially like Chelsea and Jenna, they're just so much a part of the pod. It's like they could,
Right.
I mean, it's me, you, and Chelsea that do the pod. So,
Yeah.
so I don't think anyone thinks anything if it's me and Chelsea and a guest or
No, I don't think
whatever.
they do either. I think was a completely me issue of as far as the negative of it.
Right.
The negative of that circumstance was me being like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't tell me."
Yeah.
Or I can't believe that we didn't discuss it as a team.
Right. So my part is that I've always said, like, I'm never mad or frustrated or pushing. If I feel like there's a little bit of like, if I say one more thing, it might get pushed back, then I'm just
Mm.
gonna
Oh,
like,
okay. Okay.
so it's like,
Yeah.
we talked to you the day before and you were like, well, we're traveling, we leave
Yeah.
Wednesday. So I could maybe do it Tuesday, but we're going to see our family. And I'm like, you're right on that cusp of like, if I push it one more time and say, like, well, try to
Yeah.
make it Tuesday, you're going to be like, I can't handle it.
Oh, okay. So you're like, take the pressure off
So
fully.
it's like a pressure gauge. and
It's like a slow cooker.
you were already hitting red.
Yeah.
And if I said, if you can't do it, Travis will, it would just tip it into like
Okay, so I feel
full
like if
on
you were like,
steaming.
I feel like if you were like, I can't do it, why don't I do it with Travis? I would have felt massive relief.
You'd have been like a tea kettle and you let the steam out.
Yes.
Where I thought if I did it, this you'd just be like, "Bee," like the tea kettle would just
Yes.
like
No.
be steaming,
Yeah.
and then
No, I would be like, oh my goodness, that's so amazing that someone can do it and we don't have to skip a week. I'm so
Mm.
thankful. Yay, Jake gets to do the pod.
All right,
And that's why we're talking about it on the pod today.
yeah, we just aired out the behind the scenes.
The BTS
Yeah,
of the AFS. I won't say what that stands for. I will not. But you get it.
yep.
So, having said that, that's what you were saying. You were like, well, maybe we should talk about this on the pod about trying to do something nice and then it blows up and it turns out not good. Or like
Mm-hmm.
instances like that in life, or even like this isn't a job, but like
Right.
with a work thing or a job thing where like you think you're doing something good or you're doing really well and turns out it's like being completely missed. Like your efforts are being completely, maybe that's another part of it too, is that as a rule, I like putting the effort in for the pod.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me and my personality, like obviously maybe there was a small sense of rejection, which is kind of embarrassing to admit. But maybe it
Mm-hmm.
was like this small sense of rejection and like, oh, I guess I'm just like what I have been able to do isn't what I have been doing. Like, I guess it's not enough to just like tell me what, who knows what I thought. Again, weird thoughts on a day where I was already having weird thoughts, I guess,
Yeah.
about something. And so then it was like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
And I told you that you ruined my holiday, which you didn't.
There was like a level of when you called, it was like you're upset, but you're still funny even when you're upset. So like
Well, to be fair,
I know you're
you,
upset and sad, but also you were still pretty funny. Like
yeah, I was trying to have
even
humor
in your
because I was like,
despair.
oh yeah, I was trying to have humor because I think I realized how ridiculous I was being.
Mm.
Like I was like, I don't really quite even understand. Like, don't you have those moments where you're like, I don't think my emotions match the circumstance of what's actually happening?
Yeah, because I think that I try to express how I feel and I start at like an extreme and then I work myself back. So
Okay.
if you took the first thing I said or the first feeling I had, it would really
Yeah.
match how I actually felt.
Okay.
So then it's like, wow, you were pretty mad. And it's like, no, I wasn't actually that mad. It was just like
I was extreming.
I was just trying to like figure out how I felt. But I
Yeah.
do think that like going into what you talked about, I feel like there's times where um I think most of the times that we hurt each other's feelings, anyone in general, it
Yeah.
doesn't come from a place where we have intention or a mean spirit. It's just
Yeah.
miscommunication or
Yes.
um, just not being on the same page about how the other person feels.
Yes. And I think that's what we kind of decided in the end on the phone.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, we just didn't communicate this properly. You were trying to take a load off me. And I felt like you were moving forward with something that I wanted to be consulted about, even though it was something stupid.
No, I mean
No?
this is ours. So for me to like have Travis on it and not tell you, I get that.
Yeah.
I think the
And
disconnect is that and if you want me to cut this is fine, but you were like, how would you feel if me and Lee did a pod together and didn't tell you? And I
oh,
was like,
yeah.
oh, that'd be
And you were
great.
like, I would love it.
Oh,
And I
I'd
was
love
like,
that. And I would edit it and I would post it and I would.
okay. And even that, that's a valid point because even that, you being like, oh no, I would love it. I'm like, oh my God, he would love it.
Oh, and then you're feeling
What?
like I don't want to be there for.
Yeah. And then I'm like, what? But you don't care.
it's not that I don't care. I feel like this
Well,
is
no, you wouldn't be upset if I did that.
if this is like if podcasting is like an expression of talking about whatever you want to talk about and how you feel and talking about
Yeah.
interesting people and having a subject that you care about or art or
Yeah.
whatever, it's like it has to be able to be whatever you want it to be. And if the core of what that is, if the core of Afloat is like me, you, and Chelsea,
Yeah.
then whatever we want it to be can be whatever it wants to be. So if I'm like
Yes.
talking to Kat and there's a reason to talk about the Knicks, then
Then
I,
you will.
and we want to record it, then we will. If you're talking to Lee and she's got something interesting or anyone,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm not there, just record it and post, and I'll help post it.
Well, then
So
maybe
it's
that
like,
should be part of our new arrangement in 2026. It's
yeah,
like now we have a new understanding of how to make more content and it be okay
yeah,
for it to be under our umbrella of Afloat, but it can have a little bit more of a movement towards it and a in and out of people with it.
right. I think the core is us, but
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
I just don't feel like, um, I don't feel like if there's a week where we could have nothing or a week with me and Travis,
Then you should have Travis.
yeah.
Yeah,
And if
and I
there's a
would
week with
agree with that.
nothing because we're gone and you're like, well, I feel like I have a lot to say this week and Lee can do it, then
Yeah.
giddy up.
Yeah. 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 Okay, well, then that's an interesting viewpoint and good way to view it, I think.
Good
That
what?
it's, I think that's nice to think
Oh,
of it like, again, let's say it's a company and it's an umbrella and it's like
mhm.
me, you, and Chelsea. We're the umbrella, and whatever
Right.
happens under the umbrella, it is all of our
Yeah.
effort to keep putting out fun, mindless content that people enjoy.
It's a threefold cord, you could say.
You could almost venture to say, you could almost say, kitty
Oh,
girl, that's enough. But anyways, but yeah, so back to that.
right.
I feel like absolutely, I mean, I don't know, how do you feel about your in life in like you the first time that you were doing a job and you felt really important or you felt like, oh, this is like what it feels like to like feel good after a job or work or being acknowledged for something that you did that was good, where you're like, I like that feeling.
It's kind of funny, like with construction, because it's not like someone one day says, like, you're this now, and now we want you to do this. It's
Yeah.
one day you're just like told to go do stuff, and
Yeah.
then one day they go, "What do you think?" And you're
Oh.
like, "Oh, me? Oh, I don't know."
Oh, I have a thought. Oh.
And you're like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And then a little while goes by, and then they're like, "What do you think?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't think we should do that."
Mm.
Um, or it's even just like you just find yourself in positions where they're asking more what you think versus what to do,
Yeah.
and so it's kind of like a funny place to be in sometimes when you don't think of yourself that way.
Yeah. And it's almost like them saying, like you give your opinion about something, and then they're like, no, that's what we're going to do.
And you're like, "Oh, that."
And you're like, oh.
All right, I hope that works
Yeah, you're
because
like, I mean, that worked on my Legos.
yeah,
So I pray it works with this bridge that
yeah,
we're building.
yeah. So it's kind of funny when you find yourself in that position, and then you also get confidence with it because you'll walk in on a situation with younger people working,
Yeah.
and you're kind of like you immediately see things where you're like, "Oh, I wouldn't do that,"
Yeah.
or "You should probably try this." And it you realize just because of how long you've been doing something that it's just like second nature. You just know what you're seeing and what they're
Yeah.
gonna do and how you would do it differently. So,
Yeah. Now, what would you say is a job that you were like, I am not doing well?
not doing well. Retail.
Right?
I worked at
If only
PAX.
you would have asked me,
I
do you
worked at
think it's a good idea for me to put my application in at Macy's? And I'd be like, I don't know. Seems out of your element.
there's an element of retail that's funny. Like I worked with PacSun and
Oh,
I worked at Zoomies. I was a manager at Zoomies.
Zoomies.
Yeah.
Okay, we're really going for it.
But there's like this is how you sell. And it would be
Yeah.
like kind of like uh just a script that you would go and talk to someone about. And it's like
Okay.
everyone knew, like Chelsea said, like she didn't like Zoomies people before she met me because they always
Because,
come up to you and just be like, "Hey, what's up? What are you shopping for?" And it's
oh,
just like, leave me alone. Like there's like
yeah,
a way that you're trained at
that you
Zoomies,
schmooze. You schmooze it.
schmooze, and it's just annoying. So
Yeah.
I don't think I was ever good at that. So probably
I
that.
can't imagine you being a schmoozy. Like, you at a car lot would be like a weird doppelganger freak.
Why?
Just you at a car lot trying to like sell a car to somebody seems so out of your element. Like that you would just be so annoyed by that guy.
The person
No?
that the person that's selling, or I'm trying to sell them and I'm annoyed.
No, you're trying to sell a car to you, but you're you.
Oh, Chelsea laughed. There is a level of like being annoyed. Well, it's kind of like transferred over across the board, but I get annoyed with
Yeah.
who I'm trying to work with, or
Yeah.
I get annoyed easily.
Oh.
But I feel like I am a good salesperson
Oh,
in
yeah. I
theory.
don't think that you would be a bad
But
sales
it's true,
guy.
I get annoyed with what people want. Like
Yeah.
even as a contractor, it's hard when they're stressing out about something that you don't truly care about.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like
if
I feel like I can imagine you doing really well if the person is being reasonable, you'll 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 do great. But if they start showing a little bit of diva or like a little bit of like, yeah, I think I want to buy this Mustang and you're like, Mustangs are the stupidest car in the world. What
it's
are
so
you talking?
stupid. There is like a level with sales and everything where there's like most sales jobs are stupid, but there's
Yeah.
20% that are really good. And it's getting to the point where you're selling to the people that actually have money and are serious. And those are the
Yeah.
jobs you want. So it's like
Yeah.
anything. It's like with contracting or anything. It's like you could
Yeah.
flounder if you're in that middle part where someone kind of has the money. Well,
Yeah. I
it's
get what
interesting
you're
because like
saying.
you don't really want to work for wealthy people all the time. You want to work
Yeah.
with people that have the money to do what they want to do,
Uh-huh.
but don't have pretension.
Yeah.
Like you can
For
just be
sure.
like, I think we should do this and this is what's going to be best for your space and great.
Right.
But when you have so much money, then you in some things they get like it's a privilege for you to work for me. And
Oh,
then it's just like, no, I'm not gonna work for you.
and
Like
all the fun
and
is
they
gone,
don't
kind
they
of.
don't pay well. They're just and they're picky and
Yeah,
they're just irritating. And then I have a bad attitude. But
yeah,
there's some things where if you were selling like cars or something that's a commodity or something, then
yeah,
you would want to get to that point where you're selling to people that could afford what they want.
right. Yeah, yeah. Have you been to a car lot like within the last 10 years? Like an actual
Yeah.
car lot where there's a guy, there's
Yeah, we
people
bought a
in.
truck like
You did. Okay.
3 years ago. But the only times we've gone, we've had a plan like this is what we want. This
Yeah.
is how much we'll spend.
Okay.
This is so like there wasn't we didn't give them a lot of room to like try to schmooze us or get us to buy
Yeah.
something that we weren't wanting to spend money on. So when we
Yeah.
bought the truck, we said this is how much we could spend a month. This is what we can put down, and then they made it
Yeah.
because we were
Oh,
like, if
okay.
if you can't make that work, we're just gonna leave. So
Oh, okay. So you kind of went in with a plan of even financially, I'm not going to get pushed around or sold on something crazy. This is what I want to do, and this is what I can afford.
yeah, and if you can make that work, great. If you can't, it's totally fine, and we're not mad. So I almost wish
Yeah.
sometimes people would do that, where if you walked in and you said, and they said, we want a kitchen and our budget is $30,000 or $20,000. And you
Yeah.
said, okay, well, for that, we could do this and we could do that and we can't do this.
Yeah.
And then if they were like, well, we really want this, and it was more like a negotiation, then like,
Yeah.
you're too much. It's just like, well,
Then okay.
it's not
Then I
like
don't
I'm
need to
going
do
into
it.
it as a negotiation, but it's like if I knew what you wanted and you could just say it without being irrational, then we could. And that doesn't happen that often anymore
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of like sift through those. But like,
Oh my God, that's
there's
so
a lot of
funny.
people that you could still work with if they could just
Get a grip.
be rational about what they want and realistic about what things cost.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Then that would be easier.
yeah.
Okay, so would you say that when you were at Zoomies that you would have bought overalls to wear?
Probably not.
What brought the overalls on?
Um, there was an ad on Instagram for Made pants.
Made pants,
Yeah, the brand's
as
Made.
opposed to unmade pants.
Yeah, they're made fully. And and they fit good. I like the
They're
pants.
made fully is
They're fully made.
hysterical. They're fully
Uh,
made pants.
yeah, you
These
don't have to
are,
do no assembly required.
you don't stitch any part of the pant.
Nope, they're good to go. Yep. Uh, and I really liked
Okay,
them. They were super comfortable. I just liked the material, and
the pants.
yeah, they're like
Okay, so
baggy
you
in the right
already got a
ways.
pair of pants from this place.
Got a pair of pants, and then I ordered a pair of overalls because they just looked good on like the model.
You're like on my body.
And then I got them last night, and Chelsea was just kind of like, I don't know, but they
She
were really,
was,
but then again, they're like super comfortable. They're kind of like loose,
yeah, yeah,
feel good.
yeah. So you got them last night and they got put
Yeah,
on and not taken off since.
I might.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of you. I was just curious because I didn't expect you to be an over guy.
I don't think I've ever had overalls. I've had like
Yeah,
cover buns for like hot or trying to stay warm when it's cold, but not just
they're called cover buns,
or
like for your buns.
no, like the like insulated ones that you would wear over everything to like stay
Oh
warm.
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Coveralls or whatever. I don't know.
yeah. Well, what's funny is that I mean, I feel like, yeah, not every guy can pull off overalls, and I just wasn't anticipating you wearing overalls this evening.
Neither was I.
And here you are pulling it off.
All right. Good.
New year, new you, better
New
style.
year, new me.
Zoomies coming in hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say that you would recommend these pants?
Um, give me a week and I'll tell you.
Okay, well, we'll need an
The other
update.
pants I really do recommend. They're really good.
And those are plain, those are not overalls.
Yeah, they're just like I'll post it on the
Yeah, we're
Instagram.
gonna need info.
Yeah. Because they have good
Hey,
stuff
you
for
know
women
what? You
too.
might even be able to have a link. You might even have a
Oh
percentage.
yeah. Maybe. I
You
like
might want to reach out.
yeah, they have good stuff for women and men. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well, I'm in on this.
cool.
Well, you know where we live. Overalls are a hot commod.
Yeah, I'd fit
So,
right in West Virginia for
yeah,
sure.
I mean, guys are coming in the shop with overalls on, especially now that it's wintertime. They have on coveralls,
Yeah,
insulated,
because it's
flannel
cold.
interior.
Yep.
Very nice. High
Yep.
end.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, so let's just say again, speaking about clothes and jobs, do you have, as a man, a nice seamstress that you use, or do you normally find your sizes that you need easily?
Um, I just wear I recognize the
What
what's
are
the
your
word?
sizes for the audience?
I'm like a 36-30, short
Okay.
legs,
Whoa, whoa,
bigger
whoa. We're not into
bigger
that.
waist.
We don't we're not into body shaming here.
36-30 fits right.
It sounds like
Um,
you're describing Marilyn Monroe. You're just like, yeah, 36, 20,
20,
40.
20, 30.
Like, you do the math, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it's I struggle because I have short legs and a bigger waist,
Oh, okay.
but I like rolling up the cuffs of like my pants.
You like a hemmed jean.
No, I like to just roll them up. Like
Okay,
I
okay.
want them to look just rolled up. And
Okay,
I'll
you
even
don't
roll
actually
them,
like the
yeah, and I'll roll them up higher than like needed. I like them high.
with a little anky showing.
A little bit, not a lot.
Not crazy. Nothing
No.
crazy.
But then I don't wear like I wear like slip-ons for everything possible. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shoe wise, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Just
Chelsea bought me a
checking.
pair of like Quince
Oh.
Birkenstocky type, and I wear those to work and I wear them everywhere.
Oh.
But then at Bethel I wear like a boot. Um,
Okay.
but even then I try to roll them up, my pants
Like
up.
what? A Red Wing,
Carhartt.
Jake
I wear
Carhartt boot?
a Carhartt boot is the one that's fit best and lasted long and not super expensive.
Okay. So what I would assume would be, let's say an outfit for winter would be the new overalls you have.
No,
No? Okay.
no, this is like home and going out with friends.
Okay. Okay.
The only time I'm dressed for winter properly is Bethel,
Okay.
and it's Carhartt boots,
Yeah.
Carhartt pants
Yep.
with possibly long johns underneath or like thermals
Yep. Thermals.
right now because we're outside a lot. And then
Freezing.
like thermals,
Yeah.
a t-shirt, a hoodie.
Flannel.
No, no flannel.
No flannels. Okay, we're
No.
going hoodie.
T-shirt, hoodie, Carhartt jacket.
Oh, so our workwear has a little hoodie coming out of the coat.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. But then
amazing.
yesterday I left my Carhartt jacket last week at someone's house. So I
Oh,
just wore two hoodies.
wait.
Yeah.
Now this is getting bold.
Yeah.
Have you ever had two hoodie? Well, you have. You just told me that you have. You've
Yeah.
had two hoodies on with two hoods.
Yeah. And then you put one
Where are they going? You put one hood in the other one?
yeah, I guess. And then if you have a hard hat on, then you just have the hard hat on. But then you can always have one hoodie up over and then the hard hat and then still have a hoodie to like protect more
Oh,
of your neck.
now this is wild. This is wild.
But that was just because I didn't have my jacket.
I love that you're like this. I
So,
had two hoodies. I wouldn't have done that normally, but I didn't have my jacket. And so,
exactly.
and now I'm into my overall season.
Yeah. I don't know if these are going to be work or just like social. We'll see.
It looks like you're vibing in these.
I feel comfortable.
Well, you know what they say. A comfortable man is a confident man.
Mm, mm,
And so that's you into
mhm.
2026.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, 2026 goals, don't want to talk about them.
You don't. Why not?
Or do I?
Yeah, you do. What's your goals for 2026?
Well, I would like to I would like to gain about 30 pounds on my booty alone. You can edit that out.
I'm
I
gonna
would like to I would like to hit the gym hard in specific ways. Let's put it to you that way.
Okay.
We're going, we're all getting older. Let's keep things going
Hmm.
upward and onward.
Yeah.
And I would also like to, well, I'd like to have a Pilates studio.
Yeah.
And I would like that to be either on the property or a renting place. I that's my goal for the year. That by next November, I'm in a studio situation. So not really the booty goals. I think that's every girl's goals. Am I right, Chelsea?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Do you have booty goals?
You have booty goals for 2026?
Oh no, but I probably should.
She should. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wow, wow, wow.
I said I probably should.
She said personally herself, she said that she probably should.
Okay, she probably should.
But she's
Okay, okay.
fine in
She's
that.
she's fine.
Right.
She looks great.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Yeah.
No, I think 2026, my goal is to do my own Pilates. I try to do Pilates every week, but I'd like to do it myself for myself, like every single day.
So here's a question. We have a trainer that we go to twice a week.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
has people all day, every day.
yeah.
So he doesn't really do much with us, but
Oh,
he's in decent shape, but he also has
okay.
to do workouts all day. So I
Yeah.
think he kind of does portions throughout. If you ever get to a point where like you're doing a lot,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to have to not kind of do the workout with people and just
So,
direct, or are you always going to want to do everything that you're instructing?
well, it's kind of the opposite, which is something that we've never discussed. So that would make sense that you didn't know. But like as a rule, uh,
Since you've never
oh,
asked.
since you've never freaking, I've got my own suggestion box.
Hmm.
No, I, as a rule, when you're teaching Pilates, well, I shouldn't say rule. I don't want to say rule. I would say generally what I have seen is that while you're doing Pilates or while someone you're teaching, you shouldn't be doing.
Mm,
Because then you can't show someone, you can't watch someone and their body and what they're doing right or wrong.
right.
So, depending on who you're getting trained by, certified through, maybe that's different. But if you go to a Pilates studio, then you're gonna watch six people's bodies while they're working, while they're moving. You're not gonna
Right.
be on a reformer, doing knees off, looking down in the springs, and there's five girls next to you all doing it, and you know that they're just all good. You
Yeah.
have to be like eyes on these people. So as a rule for me, I'm not doing the sessions with someone. I'm
Hmm.
just watching you do it and talking you through it by using cues and visualizations. Now, having said that, people learn in all kinds of different ways, obviously. So, like you and Chelsea go to the gym, you may find it easier to learn how to do something by watching your trainer, whereas Chelsea might need to have someone in her ear, let's say on her AirPod, being like, make sure that you align this to this. Like, you just don't know. Everyone's different.
Yeah. For us, we want him to like
Show,
he doesn't like work out also. He is just guiding
showing you.
us. But our goal is just for him to just tell us where we could improve like our form or
Oh,
do
okay.
something better. So no, like he does that. It's just
Okay.
I was wondering if you were working out with the people and if that would be
Yeah.
hard if you were doing more and more.
Yeah. My goal is to always have, you should always, if you're a Pilates instructor, in my opinion, you should always make time for you to do Pilates where you're not teaching
Mm,
and where you are actually, even better would be being taught.
gotcha.
So, like, just because I'm a Pilates instructor, I still should go take Pilates
Yeah,
sessions from another instructor who, let's say, ideally has been teaching a lot longer than me,
gotcha.
or even someone that hasn't, but they maybe have different techniques that are good for me,
Yeah,
So, like, my instructor, obviously, she's amazing. The girls that I, tested out with that succeeded, I could go take a Pilates session from them and probably learn something. Absolutely.
yeah,
you know? So, and that's something actually that Jenna, she's a massage therapist. a piece of advice she gave me when I started getting certified was always make time for you to do the thing. So like she's like something I regret is that I was giving massages, giving massages, giving massages, but not getting a lot of massages. So
Mm,
it makes it different. It goes in your brain in a different way. I'm sure there's a science behind it.
yeah.
But like today, I have somebody who's really good. She's progressing really amazing. But because she's progressing so well and she's doing so well, there's now these little teeny intricate things that are part of the movements that I can tell her without her being overwhelmed. And on occasion, some of those now for her, I feel comfortable putting my computer down and me getting on a mat just for a second, not the whole session.
Right.
And me being like, did you see how your shoulders were like this? When you roll back, they need to be like, if
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I'll show it to her. But that's only because we're like going through it now. Like
Yeah.
she's got it kind of down where we're able to go through it really, really well. And she does amazing.
So you're learning through instructing, but also continuously learning through other instructors on how to be better at instructing.
That to me is ideal.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. Yeah. Because I'm also learning so much from my clients.
Yeah.
Like they're telling me about their body and they're telling me about what they're thinking, or I give them a cue that might sound ridiculous. Like one
Hmm.
cue I used this week was when you're going over like this. I mean, I'm not going to go into all the detail. The cue was act like your back is on a charcuterie board and the charcuterie board is getting tipped upside down, right?
Hmm.
It's getting dumped in the trash, the leftover everything. Well, what does that mean? Your upper body, your shoulders are like glued to a board. You need to be twisting in the middle. You're not bringing your shoulder forward and then back. That's all stiff. Stupid stuff like that that you say it and they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." And I'm like, "I don't know how, but it does." So I'm
Yeah.
learning too, like from my clients, I'm learning so much about the body, how
Yeah.
the body reacts, how the mind can play tricks on you. I mean, telling somebody, like, if I was there, my hand would be over your feet. Like, you would feel it. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
pressure, but my hand would just be resting on your toes, and then they can, like, do something easier. It
Mm,
tricks you mentally to, like, be able to do things. It's just very fascinating.
cool.
Yeah. I'm sure you have that in the construction world.
The like proverbial fingers on the feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, where you're like, you know what? This is really hard, but here's a way that we can break it down to someone new
Yeah.
and they can understand what I'm saying because I'm putting it in a weird way or I'm switching it up in their brain to think about it in a different way.
Yeah. There is. But it always comes in like the moment. It's hard to like think back and be like, oh, I told someone this the other day, but it is like you're watching someone and you're like, if you just did this and that, you,
Yeah.
you know, and that's what sometimes happens more at Bethel where you're like working with young people because
Oh, yeah.
because I work by myself. So I'm not,
Oh,
but when I'm at Bethel, sometimes I'm working with like a young person and I see them trying to figure out the way to do it.
yeah.
And I'm just like, if you just did this, but then it's like the hard thing of just not jumping in and doing it for yourself,
Right.
which is just like,
So
it's
you're
hard to
trying to
like,
train, you're trying
well,
to train.
it's like a shift from like, we have to get this done to like, we're going to get this done.
Yeah.
We, we have this much time to like, we have the time.
Yeah. So just
I
take
need
a
to do
breath.
this to like, let them do it. It's
Yeah.
just like these little
Okay.
things where if you just have to like slow down, think about it and be like, if you did this, we could do this. Or if you
Yeah.
just make sure this happens and then that's where you like become better as like an instructor versus like just doing everything for yourself.
Yeah. I find it's interesting, like doing Zoom, like at the hall,
Mm.
or working on an LDC project, or different things like that. Sometimes you can feel the way that a guy will listen to you, but he's like annoyed, like that you may know something more than him. Now, that's not to say that you're like that, but I can only imagine that a male person to another male person, what's worse? Like, what would be harder for a guy to have a girl telling them what to do or having a guy being like, no, you're doing that wrong? Like, to me, if I'm a guy, I don't know how I would like, would that be embarrassing for a woman to be like, hey, you're not laying that tile right?
I think it's just a pride thing. So if you can,
Yeah, yeah,
if
that's
you're
probably
like
true.
able to be like, well, you're right. And then sometimes there's a reason why you have to do things a certain way. From experience, you know that this is better.
Yes.
And sometimes you're cutting a corner and a woman will see that and
And be like,
you
excuse
and you know
me.
that you're cutting a corner
Yeah,
and then they're just honestly being like, well, why are you doing that? Because it
yeah.
seems like you should do this and you don't have an answer
Uh-oh.
because
Because you know
you
you're doing it.
right. And
Oops.
that's where like uh it's I think there's a struggle sometimes for in this case
Yeah.
to always ask a question or assert themselves because they want to like uh not uh what's the word, like be out of bounds or something. But
Like they're trying to wait on direction. Like they're kind of trying to be like, no, I'll just do whatever you think.
sometimes they like call out something that could be done better, or like they're
Yeah.
like, well, why don't you do this, and you're like, yeah, I probably should just do this. It's
Okay.
like that thing
Okay.
of like, to really break it down, it could be like you don't have like ear protection or safety goggles, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
aren't you supposed to have that when you do this? And you're like, yeah, whatever, but it can
Yeah.
get, but when you go into training, they pick up everything that's the process of how things are supposed to be done. And then
Yeah.
you start doing a process and you skip a step,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gonna be like, aren't you supposed to do this first? And some people
I
might
see.
struggle to be
Listen.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah.
actually right.
So that's why I'm asking that question. Like, sometimes I wonder, is it easier for a man to listen to a woman because he's like, well, at least I'm not learning from another man? Or is it like, no, this is embarrassing, you know?
I mean, it just becomes pride. So
Yeah.
can you handle listening to a woman tell you what they don't tell you what to, I mean, not tell you what to do, but like suggest
Things.
things and be
Yeah.
like, listen to it. I
Because
don't know.
what's interesting is that woman to woman, I don't mind listening to a woman tell me what to do. But I also don't mind a man telling me what to do. But I think a lot of times more what I've noticed is that women, if they are going to tell you what to do, they enjoy a little bit more knowing more than you sometimes.
Women do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like if it's a guy telling me, he'll be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, blah, 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 like chill. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes if it's a woman, it's kind of like, okay. Like the tone would be more like condescending. You
Gotcha.
know what I mean? So I was just
Mhm.
curious. Now that's not all the time. That's just on occasion I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Where it's like, so here's a blue button and a red button. Now we've been told to push the blue button.
So
So,
for every like woman that would do that, there's a man that will do that.
oh, really? Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not hating on women right now. I'm just saying the dynamics sometimes are
I'm
hilarious.
trying to pull you back because you're really going hard on women, and I don't want to get you into deep waters.
I don't need to be canceled.
Yeah, we don't need to
Edit
get you
this out.
canceled. Yeah,
Yeah. Edit this out.
your first episode back
My
after we
first
almost.
episode back, and I'm going to lose all 15 women listeners.
Gosh. All
Edit
right,
it out. Just edit it out.
all
Okay.
right, I'll take it out. Okay, so your goals are
Cut to
what?
you. Cut to you not taking it out though.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it out. If it works, it stays.
Ah!
All right. So your goals this year are to have a studio by the end of the year.
By next November, because last November I wanted to get certified.
Right.
By this November I was teaching.
All right.
So by this next November, I want to be in the studio teaching.
Natural. Okay. Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
What's yours? Hit it.
Um, well, Sean and Darren did the 1,000 pound thing,
Yes,
and
amazing.
I thought that I was probably going to come in at like 800,
Oh, okay.
and I'm at 925.
Whoa.
So that's one. And I think because
It's
of
the
where I'm at,
overalls,
it's the overalls.
the
I think
strength.
it's probably like a couple months away and not a year away. So, because I left some weight out there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
1,000 pound club is probably in the next couple months goal. And
Woo.
then
That's exciting.
just kind of with what might happen with Ramapo, just being
Oh, okay.
being available and keeping the work that we need to in the meantime.
Okay. All right. I
So
like it.
yeah, that's where we're at. But everything is
Okay.
going really well with both. Work is good, and so is what we're being able to be a part of at the site and
Yeah.
that progress.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Ramapo, baby.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot to do. And it's going to be
Okay.
one of those things where right now, as we talk about it, it's
Hmm.
still like we started a year and a half ago and it was
Okay.
like really little. And then a year and
Okay.
a half later, it feels big, but it's like nothing as compared to what it's going to be in like another year.
Really?
So yeah, it's
So I
cool.
need to make sure my app is on fire.
Get that app in
I
now
think my app is in.
for next year.
So does that mean I need to redo it?
I don't know. I think they're good for like 2 years or 3 years.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to lock in.
Yeah.
I'll double check it.
Yeah.
And then
Cool.
maybe if I do Ramapo, then you'll approve of me. Then you'll approve of me.
Then I won't replace you with Travis.
Then you won't replace me with Travis. I almost put my name as Travis when I joined.
Here's
And
the thing with
Darren was like, "Don't do that. That's petty."
oh, I could handle it.
I was like, "Jake isn't gonna get mad about petty Travis
As
name.
far as Petty goes, I'm like Tom Petty.
You are petty.
I'm Richard Petty the racer. I'm Tom Petty the musician. I can handle a lot of Petty.
I can handle some petty if it's
Yeah.
jokes for the pod.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I can handle any kind of Petty. It's just funny to me.
Oh yeah. I saw a joke the other day that was like, if you're being, I won't say the exact things, but basically she was like, if it's funny, then
Mhm.
anything insulting that's in the joke
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
If it makes it funnier and if it's more insulting to numerous people, that only amps up the funniness.
Yeah.
So I thought putting Travis as my name would make it funny
I would think it was
for
funny.
you,
Yeah.
for Chelsea, for
Yeah.
Travis.
Yep.
Darren vetoed it.
We would all appreciate it.
Darren's like, don't be mean to my Jakey boy in his overalls. I said he can handle it. He wears overalls.
Yeah.
I'm down with
This isn't like my
overalls.
new identity. This is just something I have on right now.
I
I don't want it to
like the
be like the new.
idea of it maybe being a new identity,
It's
though.
not. It's not.
But I mean, you have to admit it's been like 10 years. I've never seen you wear overalls, and now suddenly you have them on.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
if I wore
about to
like a
be a
pair
new
of
year.
Dickies, you haven't seen me wear a pair of Dickies for like 10 years. And if I wore a pair of those, you wouldn't like think anything of
You
it.
you
Or
you
Levi's.
you got to know the difference. The straps over the shoulders, it changes things.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I send them back.
We'll see how it goes. Like a new employer. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, you're on like a 90-day probation. That's where
Yeah.
my overalls are like
The
on a night.
90, yeah.
Give it
Okay,
60
so we're gonna
days.
have to update the listeners then next week on the overall wearing.
Yeah. So either I'm going to wear them again because
Yeah,
I love them so much,
right.
or they're going to be sent back to China where I bought them from.
Next week you're gonna have a pair of overalls on, but it's gonna be like little strings, and it'll be like from Temu. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. They were
the
cheaper.
Temu version. Yeah,
Yeah. They were
Temu version
cheaper.
of them.
Yep.
Totally, totally down for a save. I'm
Exactly.
down for a save.
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
Okay, well, do you have a song?
Just because we talked about Tom Petty, because
Oh my gosh,
he's
that's
actually like
funny.
one of my favorites ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Petty, Learning to Fly is just like such a good
Oh,
song.
very good song.
Yeah, I'm good with just that.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do an old school song that I have been deep diving some old stuff lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like from way like I don't even know what the year was at this point. I'd have to go back and look, but hold on, I'm finding it. I'm finding it, okay? Just like I found a guest.
You
I'm
found a guest.
finding it.
You found your
I
co-host.
found, oh, that's why. Okay, sorry. I had it. Well, I wondered why it wasn't there because I actually had it on there. Okay. Um, we're gonna do, oh my gosh, I have so many songs that I've been liking for the pod, and it's just disappointing because I had so much to share.
Mm,
You said, well, go ahead and shut up about it.
no, go ahead.
Did we talk about this already?
What?
Sparta?
You posted a Sparta song like last week with Darren, the one with Darren on. You posted Sparta.
I did? Okay, all right,
And
all
if you
right.
want to
That's
deep
fine.
dive on Sparta,
Oh,
you've got at the
oh,
drive-in. There was at the
oh,
drive-in, and then they broke up, and half became
yes.
Sparta, and the other two became the Mars Volta,
Oh my gosh.
and then they all got back together. So at the drive-in, the Mars Volta and Sparta are
Okay.
all like the same
Mars
member.
Volta? I gotta deep dive that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I will. I will do that. All right, but anyways, okay, well then I want to do As Tall as Lions Song for Luna.
All right.
You said some people make decisions.
The band is as tall as lions,
So the band is As Tall for Lions.
as tall for lions.
The song is called Song for Luna.
All right.
They're from like 2002 or something.
Cool. Check it out.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. So next week I'm going to get us a guest.
Do you promise? Pinky swear?
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear. All right.
I've got
Next
I
week.
have got four people
All
that
right.
I had on the horn.
All right.
Okay? I can't help it that people are COVID,
Yep.
puking, throwing up.
All right.
This is my redemption song, I guess.
All right. Next week, if you don't have a guest, Redemption Song by Bob Marley is going to be my song.
Okay, and if I don't have a guest next week, then you have to have Travis on standby to be interviewed, and then I'll be like, "How do you feel about me not having a guest?" And you have to keep doing this.
All right. Great. We'll just keep
And
it
he
going.
and he's gonna be like, "Well, this
It'll
is
be like a
upsetting."
2026 joke, but let's not make it a 2026 joke.
No, actually, let's not, and I'll actually just get the guest.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll get the guest. I mean, people, they owe me.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
they
owe me
do.
big
At this
time.
point, sounds like a lot of people owe you.
They owe me big time.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, good.
All right.
Edit out whatever you need to edit
I'm
out.
gonna edit out whatever I have to.
Whatever you got to do it.
All
Oh
right.
my God, we're going into 2026.
2026, that means our third year.
Literally,
Our third year.
our third year, this upcoming
Yeah.
is big time.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have some champagne.
All right, let's do it. We'll do like a celebration for
Yes, yes.
2026.
Yes, I love it.
All right.
I have no plans.
You have goals, just no plans.
That's right.
All right. Good.
Okay, farewell.
Bye.
Bye.